Nope. That's right.
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? It is your favorite frustrated creator, Sholay, signing in for another video. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello, hola, my name is Sholay, and this is my creative channel where I post skits, commentary, and motivational Mondays. Now let's jump into the video. This is more of my serious videos, so if you're not really too interested, please click out of the video. I really don't have time to argue with anyone about this. Now, if you don't already know, I'm Christian. I was brought up in a Christian household. My parents are heavy in church. I'm heavy in church. Majority of my family is heavy in church in general. As a young Christian, it's very difficult at times to find guidance when you need some, because obviously because of the people who are older than you, it's kind of harder to ask questions and say certain things. And so you do research, you do all of these things to kind of just help your walk with God to get better. Now, if you don't already know what law of attraction, meditation, new age is, basically law of attraction is kind of just saying that you need to have a high vibrational frequency in order to attract what you want. The universe will give you whatever you wish. It doesn't really hear whether it's dark or light. It basically takes what you attract and it makes it into manifestation. So you have to visualize, you have to meditate, you have to script, you have to write down things, you need crystals, all this, that, and the third. I feel like I was more introduced with Think and Grow Rich, and there was some good key points, but when I kept on seeing that, I obviously felt some kind of way about it, but I just believed that maybe that would help me in some kind of way with my walk with God and everything. Knowing that God made heavens and the earth, and He made the universe, He made everything, right? So I believe that because I'm doing law of attraction and everything like that, I would be able to not only connect with the universe and God in a certain way, because God made the universe, and I would be able to reach my goals and my dreams using that. All this talking about the universe, I can just replace it with God or something, or God made the universe, so it's justified and everything like that, not knowing that there was a bigger issue at hand. Now I continue doing that over and over and over again, visualizing, writing things down, getting more notes, even subscribing to the whole idea of The Secret and everything. One thing I didn't realize is that as a Christian, whenever you have blessings or things happen in your life, you have to give God thanks for everything, which I already was doing. But at the same time, I was mixing doctrines together. Mixing doctrines together can land you in a really big mess that you don't even realize. Now, if I'm sitting over here, I'm listening to God, I'm praying to God and everything, but I'm also doing The Secret and I'm putting myself out there and I'm listening to the universe and everything, you're mixing two things together that are not the same. And see, the thing is about The Secret, when you get advice, voices, all of that stuff, it's not from God. So if it's not from God and it's not from you, where else could it be coming from? And that's a lot of things that we don't realize as Christians, is that when you go ahead and you start doing research and checking out all these different things, you need to cross-check with the Bible. You need to cross-check with the Bible, and you have to be very intentional with what you're doing. These little, oh, I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting that. Manifest. But did you pray? Manifest. Did God say that's part of what He wants for you? Because you can manifest all you want and get it and then give praise to God, but God might say at the end, I didn't do that for you. That's not what I gave you. You did that with your own merit, with some other power that be, that's not mine. And then you're in a bigger mess, because what usually happens with a lot of these things is that they boomerang and backfire greatly. And you might have to pay a cost for that. Now, there was one situation that I saw this really happen. And if you had been following me for way back, like I'm talking about like a couple months ago, when I first started my challenge for my YouTube channel, I said I was pretty much inspired by this one person. Her name is B. Simone. She calls herself a Christian, right? And you also have to be aware who's calling themselves Christians, but you don't really know where their head is at. So she was saying that she wanted to manifest His life. She was working so hard. She was doing this, she was doing that. God kept on telling her to keep on going, all this, that, and the third. And I don't want to delve too much into her story because it's only a fragment of what I'm talking about. She manifested $1 million, right? And she was making her lipstick line and everything. And so many people from the Black community, even especially, helped her get to her goal because they saw a young Black girl trying to make it out here, trying to be a millionaire before the age of 30. So they supported her and helped her. And then she decided to come out with a manifestation book. And if you haven't seen my video on that yet, I'm going to link it up above. And She potentially manifested all the things she wanted, but also manifested herself into a lawsuit. Also manifested herself in getting canceled by the culture. Also manifested herself into getting into so many situations that she didn't need to get it because she was mixing two things together. You can't be saying I'm a follower of Christ and following a whole bunch of different things. And at that time when I was making the video, I did not see the correlation with that until like this week, when I was really trying to hear what God was having to say and a whole bunch of things. And reoccurrently, I kept on saying, manifestation is not of God. Manifestation is not of God. Manifestation is not of God. I kept on seeing that. I didn't realize it till when I started watching these videos. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm going to put research links down below because I don't want to talk about it too much in this video. But I just want to let y'all know, if you're into manifestation and you call yourself Christian, beware. Beware, do your research, beware. Because the powers that be is not of God. I'm just going to say that right now. It's not of God at all. So if it's not of God, you do the math. You do the math. All these people who are trying to do incantations and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm Nigerian, I'm Nigerian. So a lot of this stuff is not too far-fetched from what I already know about that kind of world and stuff like that. Be careful on what you believe in. Be careful on what you're looking at. Be careful on what you're saying, because you might get tangled into some mess that you can't get yourself out of because you're doing all these so-called things. All I'm trying to give is a cautionary tale and say that God saved me when he did. And I'm happy for it. And I'm now retracing my steps and fixing it. But before it's too late, before you manifest something that's not of God, before you take something that's not from God, and you get yourself into a deeper hole, into things you're not supposed to do, please do your research. Please do your research. On the person who even found the secret, who found this new age stuff and everything. I'm gonna put some facts on the sides so you can read them, but pay close attention to these things before you start dabbling in spirits that are not meant for you. At the end of the day, we're all growing, we're all learning, we all make mistakes. But you can't be saying I'm hearing from God and be following that as well. You can't be saying, oh, I'm a clean, happy person, I don't work with spirits, and you're doing manifestation, incantations, working in the new age stuff and everything. You got to be careful. This is a cautionary tale. I'm telling you guys that now. It wasn't initially what I even wanted to make, literally for today. But I was like, you know what? If God was able to save me from this, if I was able to get help from this and talk about this as a young person and really just get myself back into where I need to be with God, where I'm giving him praise and giving him all the adoration, I'm asking him to help me, I'm asking him to guide me, I'm asking him to talk to me and speak to me and get help with what I need, instead of asking a universe to give me whatever I want, honey. That ain't it. This was a very heavy video for me to make because usually I'm very happy and bubbly and jumpy and everything, but this was very serious and I felt like I really needed to tell y'all that. Be careful on what you're listening to. Be careful on what you're watching. Be careful on what you're ingesting, because the minute you get into other things that you don't need to be delving into, getting out of it is very difficult. Very difficult. And if you want me to make a part 2 to this video to be a little bit more in depth, I will. Just comment down below, let me know, and I'll speak about more things. But I'm just for now gonna put links down below. Once again, I am your favorite frustrated creative, Sholay, signing out of this video. Please comment down below, let me know what you think on this topic. Please like and subscribe. Remember, God made you special and he loves you very much, and you can do anything you set your mind to. All right, peace.
You know what I'm talking about? Bring it back.